Alrighty, now welcome to everybody, and I have no idea if that works here. I seem to have some problems today, and I don't know why. I hope you can all hear me. Sorry for that. Let me just check if that works. Okay, I guess I'm live now. I'm so sorry. I just had connected earlier, and for some reason my internet is disconnecting, unfortunately, so I had a couple of issues here. And I am happy to welcome you now here with me. My name is Andrea Caprio. I'm the owner and founder of Wellness Methods. And today I want to talk to you about really something that I love talking about, is healthy habits and how they actually help me improve my own work and my performance. Hello, Leah Western. Nice meeting you. Thanks for joining me today. Sorry for the rough start here. I'm going to get into it, but I just had majorly disconnection of a video I started earlier. So you're here, that's all counts. So today I want to share with you the 5 healthy habits that help me improve my performance. Now, I'm actually really, that's one of the big things, how I became a transformational nutrition coach, when I realized how much actually food affected my way, my productivity, my energy, and my whole well-being, depending on if I ate well or if I didn't eat well, and that made the whole difference. So a couple of years ago, I did a cleanse, and when I did this cleanse, I realized that I suddenly had more energy, I had more migraine headaches, I lost weight, I had no digestive issues, and I just felt so much better, and I got so much more productive. And that's when I realized actually the impact of food. And very often people don't speak about it, that it's really a deep impact in everyday's life. And I saw that many times after, that whenever I'm not eating the right way, immediately my energy drops and my performance as a result drops as well. So that's one thing I'm going to share with you. So let me start today to share those 5 healthy habits that help me improve my performance so much. Hello, Alessandra. Nice having you here. I guess you can hear me and see me now, so that's really great. So now let me start with the first one, and welcome to everybody if you just joined or if you're watching also the replay. Thanks so much for making the time. I have those videos try to do them every week, where I really share a little bit of my knowledge, things that came up. A lot of people ask me what helps here, what helps there, so I'm trying to share these in videos. So feel free to share them with your friends, share them on your timeline. So number 1, the most important part is, surprise, surprise, is sleep. Now, I hear you. Yes, it is difficult to sleep well. We don't have control over sleep, and that's the whole issue. But you can actually regulate your sleep a little bit. And sleep is really one of the biggest parts in being able to perform better. In ancient times, when I was still younger, which is a couple of years ago now, it was really sort of in or hip or whatever to say, oh, I only slept 3 hours and I'm killing it at work or whatever it is. And let me tell you, it's not like this. Sleep is really the number 1 thing that helps us to be less stressed, that helps us with emotional eating, and that helps us also, by the way, with weight, not to mention all kind of health benefits it has. Now, ideally, we should sleep 8 to 9 hours every night, and ideally we should sleep really always at the same time. So, for example, every evening go at the same time at 10 o'clock to bed. By the way, we have the best sleep between 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, simply because we are working with a circadian rhythm, which is obviously responsible for the melatonin that comes up and makes us sleep, and that works together with the daylight or the nightlight as well. And that's why it's so important to have a regular sleep and go to bed not too late, because otherwise you interrupt. Also very important there is to have a healthy sleep routine, is to have a routine. And actually it's what I call a sleep routine, and I have that almost every night. Is, I go to bed more or less at the same time, and I will take time and I might read only, or you might want to do a meditation, or you might want to do a few breathing exercises, or perhaps go for a walk, or whatever it is, but have sort of a set sleep a set sleep process where, you know, every night you do the same, and you actually lead your brain into, oh, it's time to go sleep. And then also things like, for example, your phone, your computer, any kind of strong light, or any kind of electronic device should be stopped 1 to 2 hours before sleeping. Now, I must say I'm guilty of that. I'm not doing it always. I try to do it, and it is working process. Most of the time my sleep is relatively good, but it is something I have to remind myself as well from time to time. So do a little reminder and work on your sleep routine, perhaps get some journaling. And sleep also starts actually in the morning, like going into a little walk or so, 15 minutes walk during the morning light is helping you to sleep better as well. So these are all very good tips that help with sleep, and that's so important for your performance. Next one is meditation. Now I have my morning routine, and I swear on my morning routines as much as I swear, you know, on sleep routines as well, but morning routine is for me very important, and meditation is something that helps to rewire your brain, get far more focused, and be in the present. So start with a meditation. Now, a lot of people say always, yes, but Andrea, I don't have time for meditation. First of all, if you say you don't have time for meditation, double the time. You have time for meditation, because you will gain so much more time after. You will be more focused, you will be more in the present, and you will get things done far quicker. So meditation would definitely be the next point that I say. And meditation doesn't mean to sit there for 1 hour with a om and not being able to move or so. There are easy ways to do meditation. First of all, start with a simple 1-minute meditation. Put an alarm every day at the same time into your phone or so, and then ideally perhaps when you do something that you do anywhere, let's say after you brush your teeth, because that's something you have already as a habit, and then you can add a new habit to that, like meditating. Start with 1 minute, make sure you do it every day, and then build it up to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and perhaps even longer. I now meditate usually 15 minutes to 20 minutes. I do it every morning. It's a lifesaver. It changed my life, and so it can you. Next step on my 5-step habits is protein and healthy fats and healthy fiber. Now, by removing during the day too many carbohydrates helps really to have a better focus and a better concentration. It stabilizes your blood sugar, which is very important, which also affects your neurotransmitters, by the way, and the hormones, and with it also the focus you can have and your energy levels, really. And for me, it was a time where I had to move out for 2 months. We had an inundation in our apartment in Miami, and I moved out, and I didn't have my mixer, because normally I have my smoothie in the morning with lots of protein, healthy fat and fiber. And so instead of that really healthy start of the day, I started with oats. And oats are healthy as well, but it had too much carbohydrates for me. And I had to have a nap every afternoon. I was just so tired all the time. I couldn't help it. So it's really important to have enough protein, healthy fats and fiber for more energy during the day and more focus. Try it out for a week or 2 weeks and see if it changes anything. And if you want, I have my healthy smoothie builder. If you're interested, please do send me me or something, and I will send you the link to it. And that really, really helps with being more focused. Protein, healthy fat and fiber. Now the next point is, and I'm going to share something with you that will probably save your life, especially for entrepreneurs, is planning. Now planning, I am really strict about planning. I plan my life away. Probably I spend sometimes more time on planning than on actually executing, because that has been so important with achieving my goals and improve my performance. Because when you know what you're working on and towards, and of course that is with proper planning only, then you can focus on those things that are important. And I have learned that from my friend Todd Herman. And Todd Herman, a couple of years ago, I signed up for his 90-day year program, which helped me really to learn planning. And he teaches you how to plan for 90 days, so 3 months, and then cut it down. Actually has this 2-week sprints. So over those 90 days, it's cut down in 2-week sprint, and during those 2-week sprints, I each time plan those 2 weeks, and then I plan my daily. So I will sit down every 3 months, make a big plan. And I will usually review the last 3 months and then plan the next 3 months. And then every week or 2 weeks, I plan the next 1 to 2 weeks. It depends sometimes on that one. I'm a little bit flexible, but I really look forward, and I always review and look forward, review, look forward. And then every evening I plan my next day. So I literally write it on a piece of paper. I have my planning on the computer, but on a piece of paper I write down my three to four most important tasks for the next day. And that is something I learned with Todd Herman in the 90-day year. Of course, I learned many other things with him, and he has been really helping me to improve my performance at work, and my productivity skyrocketed probably 10 times. So I am sharing with you also the link to get access to his program. He's at the moment opening the doors, or just has opened his doors to his program again this year. You cannot join him all the time. So if you're interested to check out, the link is actually here in the description. And let me also see, yes, it's here in the description. So if not, Alessandra, if you're still there, if you can just share it again, please. So this 90-day year is really has helped me to learn to plan, and that's one thing that helped me hugely with improving my performance at work. And then number 5 is the focus. Focus on one thing only. Now, to be honest, that's something I'm struggling still with, and I'm still learning, but it's again something I learned from Todd, is focus on less makes you actually achieve more. So by focusing on only one thing at a time and executing it and working through this step by step, like I mentioned in the planning before, is really actually helping me to achieve that one thing, and then I can focus on the next thing. As I said, I'm not perfect, and I'm sometimes struggling a little bit, but I'm getting better. And whenever I do that, I'm really getting so much more done. And that's again something I learned with Todd Herman in the 90-day year. I mean, this guy is amazing. He has so much wisdom and so many amazing processes and techniques he's using, and he's teaching his people, that you can just implement over and over and over. And you can eventually perform more and better in your business and in your life as well. So I would love to know your comments and your questions here. So what are your top tips to improve your productivity? What are you doing? What would you like to improve? What are you ready, perhaps from those tips I gave away today? Sleep, meditation, balanced meals with protein, healthy fats, and fiber, the planning, and focusing on only one thing. What was the most helpful for you actually that you're taking away and that you're ready to implement? So I would love to hear back from you. And then of course remember to share this video with anybody who is perhaps, I don't know, somebody who needs it, or just on your timeline or so. It's always good to have other people see it as well. It might help them to become more productive in their life and their work as well. And as usual, thank you for joining me. My name is Andrea Caprio from Wellness Methods. If you just joined a little bit later, you can always watch the replay, and I hope to see you next week here. Be good, and let me know if you have any questions. Take care, and bye-bye.